I've known I wanted to be an engineer since I was in middle school. My grandpa was one, and it just kind of rubbed off on me when I was little.
I plan on being a doctor, and so this academy really helped me figure that out a lot.
I like math. Initially, that's why I started out, but as I got to doing it, I found it took math and science and put life applications to it, where you could actually go into a career where you use those every day, and it's actually useful.
The Project Lead the Way curriculum was initially developed so that it would excite folks to follow math and science, as usually folks are like, math, science, I'm going to run away from it. But so it makes it fun, it's relevant, and it's got rigor in it. So it's a combination of all the three wonderful things, and the students do take to it very easily, very wholeheartedly.
Using the Project Lead the Way curriculum, we are able to show these students what engineering is really about.
It's a great curriculum. I love how we get to do projects without really textbook-based.
I thought it was an excellent curriculum, and the teachers here are phenomenal. It's not just the curriculum and it's not just the teachers, but the two of them together are definitely a good step into engineering.
I like Project Lead the Way. It's very easy to understand, it's very easy to follow, but it still gives me important information.
You can talk about the theory, you can talk about the effects of gravity, air resistance, everything else, but until you actually make a project and see it for yourself and see what components of the project are affected the most by the air resistance or gravity or the shape of the projectile, all those kind of things. Until you actually go through that, you don't really understand it 100%.
It's usually there's no middle ground. The students either decide this is really where I'm headed, and I like to say they're on a mission. I'm going to nursing school. I'm going to go to medical school, and they're on a mission. And once they realize that we can help you here with your math and your science so that when you get to university, you can be successful in your math and science classes at university. Once they figure that out, then they, as we say, bought into the program, and then the sky's the limit.
It was interesting how it, kind of like taught us the little technical things we needed to be able to succeed, but there was also room for us to kind of grow on our own and like explore and do our own kind of research and figure out things on our own.
The teachers here are a lot more engaging, and they correlate with the math, so the math you're learning correlates to physics, and then that goes to the Project Lead the Way class, so you really see the relevance of what you're learning.
I feel like it's teaching me without making it boring.
Robotics, I started doing my sophomore year. It was so much fun to just brainstorm with all of your classmates and talk about all these different designs. Like I said, engineering, there's never just one solution to it. And so to be able to see everyone's ideas kind of come together on the board and then to paper and then to building it and then being able to use it, you're creating something from nothing.
It's so much fun because I get to build things and I get to program them, and it's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited.
Project Lead the Way classes actually allow you to get a better glimpse of life as an actual doctor, and they give you the key experiences that you need to enter the healthcare field, and they really let you get a feel for whether or not this is the right career move for you.
Project Lead the Way is our magic bullet. Along with the Pre-Engineering Academy and everything that we do, integral to what we do is that relevance. Here's how this math will be used. Here's how that science will be used. I think most of us, it doesn't matter whether you're a high school student or an adult, when we are asked to study or try to learn something new that is difficult, we want to know why. What's in it for me? Project Lead the Way answers that question.